contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the Anthill, accompanied by the company, Titan and Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Soon to have actual Japanese people in it. We have, welcome to AWL 249. I know I should not be laughing at my own joke, but I don't care. We are at the start of a very busy 7 days for the Animated Wrestling League. Tonight, AWL 249. Wednesday, the Tag Matsuri. Next weekend, AWL 250 with titles on the line. Tonight, the newest member of the colony in his first one-on-one match against one of Dr. Jigoku's most blasphemous augments.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, accompanied by and created by Dr. Jigoku, fighting over the laboratory, representing the Augment.
Say it, Augment Dragon. The Augment Dragon. He dares call this creature Dragon after the first and, I would argue, greatest champion the Animated Wrestling League has ever had. Dragon, now the head trainer at the AWL dojo. This augment more directly based, I would say, on Wyvern, the inheritor of the sigil of the original Dragon. But that is neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the new, the massive, the impressive Titan Ant one-on-one against this creature. We saw Titan Ant and Ant 2-on-2 last week against the young dragon. Now Titan Ant faces a false dragon. So it's going to be size versus speed, good versus evil, as Titan Ant faces the Augment Dragon. 10 minutes on the clock in this singles match. The entire colony team of Green Ant, Thief Ant, and Fire Ant at ringside, as is the diabolical Dr. Jigoku. Well, that's one way to get the big ant off his feet, but he doesn't stay there for more than a second. Look at this. Look at the size differential here. Up, downs. Very simple power bomb. Shades of Kevin Nash with sort of a jackknife power bomb. But it worked. And look at this. I don't think the Augment Dragon really comes up to Titan Ant's chest. And Titan Ant now having words with the diabolical Dr. Jigoku, the mad scientist of professional wrestling. And that gives the Augment Dragon the opportunity he needs. And you can see Green Ant in the back. Even the resilient rookie realizing, yeah, you just got played. 1 minute in. Tonight we're going to have a trio of singles matches building up to our essentially triple main event. All three members of Shin Jidai will be in action. Aztec Kaiser Neo will challenge... Wait a minute, hang on, cover. Referee, long way to get into position. That should have been at least a 1 count. Tonight, Aztec Kaiser Neo faces Dr. Jigoku's own Project Tetsu in the final match for the Intercontinental Championship. Meanwhile, Wyvern will face Bigfoot one-on-one. And if Wyvern is victorious, Bigfoot will not be permitted to compete or to be present at ringside for the Grand Championship match next weekend. Look at that! Oh, it's not good. The Augment Dragon gonna fly through the air. No, gonna drop down with a drop kick. The Augment Dragon comes into this match with a win-loss record of 3-1 for a ratio of +2. Titanant undefeated, although it is only his second match in the AWL. The Augment Dragon on the red rope, appropriately enough given his ring gear. Oh, moonsault kick to the head, and Dr. Jigoku just slid a steel chair into the ring. Body slam to Titanant. I didn't think that was possible. And look, the referee... Oh, the referee saw that.
Here is your winner as a result of a disqualification, Titanant.
I don't think... Oh, forget this. Hajime.
今すぐできることはなんだろう銀河の彼方心の声が聞こえてる初めは誰もヒーローじゃない違う形のただちっぽけな星なんだぶつかり励まし合い立ちはだかる闇を越えよう悲しみなんかない世界愛を諦めたくないどんな涙も必ず乾く
We are back live at the AWL Arena. And look, more cheaters coming to the ring. I'd like to apologize for the actions of Dr. Jigoku and the Augment Dragon. Let's just get to this tag team match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and 2 points are on the line. Introducing first, making their winning ring from the Wrestle Factory, the Golden Grappler, Travis Huckabee, and the Winged Ring Warrior, Icarus. Together they are this. Currently they have 2 points.
The teacher and the students. Icarus and Travis Huckabee, respectively. 2 teams will come into this 2-point 20-minute match with 2 points. So this is a de facto #1 contenders match in the tag team division. The winners of this match would presumably...
After their opponents,
I'll tell you in a minute.
tag team combination of Hikumi Ryuji and Yamada Shiro. Together they are Nippon Yotaka.
In less than...
They have 2 points.
Right. In less than 2 weeks, heck, in less than 1 week, we have the Tag Matsuri this coming Wednesday, Japan Standard Time. We will have the Tag Matsuri, the Tag Team Festival, and the winners of this match will challenge the other half of Nippon Yokata for the Tag Team Championship. Although, if these 2 win, if Yamada Jiro and Hikumi Ryuji win this match, obviously they're not going to challenge their own stablemates, their own senpai, in the case of the fake Liger. As I told you, 20 minutes on the clock. Last week, these 2 teams fought to a 15-minute time limit draw. Per the rules of the AWL 3-point system for tag team wrestling. In the event of a time limit draw, no points are awarded and no points are lost. A rematch with an extended time limit and an additional point is scheduled as soon as possible, typically the next week. In the event of a time limit draw tonight, we would have a 25-minute 3-point match at the Tag Matsuri in just a few days. Of course, the tag team titles must be defended at the Tag Matsuri, and we will also have the Tag Team Gauntlet. 2 teams will begin in the ring. After every pinfall or submission, another team will enter. The winner stays, the loser goes home, until one team has 3 points and an automatic shot against the tag team champions, whomever they may be. Double big back body drop by the Thank Goodness I'm Japanese group. That's literally what Nippon no Kata means. Running drop kick by Fist. Travis Huckabee, the winner of this year's Johnny's Kid Invitational Tournament, meaning he is one of the best scientific wrestlers in the world today. Oh, Samoan drop immediately into the cover by the Prince of the Pinfall. 1. Kick out by Hifumi Ryu. Kick out by Travis Huckabee over Hifumi Ryujin. Interesting arm drag there, I think, or hip toss, or whatever that was. Go behind. Huckabee realizes this is not where he wants to be right now. Oh, this is not good. Electric chair position. Oh, drives him down. The shoulders are down. The referee not counting. That's the problem with Hifumi Ryuji. Sometimes it's difficult for the referee to tell when he intends to make a cover. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. It looks like Hifumi Ryuji came up well short on that swanton bomb. May have hit his own head. Immediately drops down, grabs a hold, tries to regain his wherewithal. Travis Huckabee having no problem taking advantage of this. We're going to see a tag Kogeki. Yes, we are. What will it be? Little alley-oop. Cross body block. As the winged ring warrior flies through the air with the greatest of ease. The man formerly known as the worst in the world, once in future, I suppose. 3 minutes have elapsed, 17 minutes on the clock. Snapmare. For weeks, Hifumi Ryuji and Yamada Jiro have been acting as spoilers, trying to prevent any other teams from getting 3 points and challenging the other half, the other 2 members of the Nippon no Kata stable, Hasaiki and the fake Liger. DDT plants him right on the top of his head, and Icarus has had issues with concussions in the past. 1, 2. He's also had issues with demonic possession, but we don't talk about that too much. Hard elbow strikes, almost Ring of Honor style, from Hifumi Ryuji, classic Ring of Honor style by now I should probably say. 16 minutes and change. Going for another DDT, no! Fisherman! Oh, small package driver, 1! And that had to be broken up by Travis Huckabee. Coming up next, three matches featuring the 3 members of Shin Jidai, one of which with direct implications on AWL 250 next week, and one with the IC title on the line. Drop toe hold, elbow drop combination. Speaking of AWL 250. Uh-oh, cover, shoot the half. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Never mind about next week. Let's focus on the here and now. Nippon no Kata playing spoiler, now with more than enough points to challenge for the tag team gold, and I don't think they're going to do it. Fist has been eliminated, sent back to the United States, back to Pennsylvania, back to the Wrestle Factory, pointless in the AWL Tag Team Division. Hifumi Ryuji picks up his 10th win in the AWL.
Here are your winners, now with 4 points, Nippon no Kata.
Yamada Jiro picks up his 28th. Once again, the spoilers prevent a tag team title opportunity. That means that at the Tag Matsuri in just a few days, the winners of the Tag Gauntlet will challenge for the Tag Team Championships of the world that very night. But this very night, it's Shin Jidai versus the Forces of Evil, starting off with Dr. Jigoku's Dore Corps. This will be a one-on-one match. Matt Classic and the man formerly known as Luke James.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Wyvern and Aztec Neo. He is the inventor of the Test of 10, the innovator of professional wrestling, fighting out of the independent circuit, Matt Classic Jr.
At AWL 250, Matt Classic Jr. will face the final match, one way or the other, in the Test of 10. We now know he must face the personification of the darkness, Gamba Kishi Dark. Does he have the solution? I don't know, but tonight he gets a warm-up match against another force of evil in the animated wrestling league. All for Dr. Jigoku. Hakaisha, the Doom Bunny, Luke James, and Majiku destroyed, reduced to this.
And his opponent making his way to the ring, accompanied by and representing the Durey Corps, fighting out of the laboratory, LJ04.
LJ04, of course, is really Luke James. You see him in the back there. Doom Bunny in the lead, the big man, Hakaisha, DB02803, LJ04, M05, conspicuous by his absence. Which means the question is, as I tap my pen on the commentation station, who is 01 of the Durey Corps? I honestly have no idea. First of 3 matches featuring Shin Jidai tonight. Matt Classic versus LJ04. Aztec Kaiser Neo versus Project Tetsu for the IC title. And Wyvern versus Bigfoot, with Bigfoot's cornerman privileges on the line for next week. Matt Classic Jr., who has really found himself in the Test of 10, has found the aggression, has found the tenacity, has found the mean streak that many have said his entire career he has been missing. I just hope he's got enough in him, enough gumption, enough skill, enough technique to put down Gamba Hishi Dark. If he can't beat LJ04, frankly, I don't think he's going to beat the personification of the dark wrestling. Luke James trying to get Matt Classic Jr., waiting for him to come to his feet. Gonna go for something. Drop kick, and he nails him. Matt Classic Jr. had plenty of time to get out of the way. That tells me either that Luke James is in Classic's head, or Matt Classic is not really focused tonight. He's thinking about next week. He's thinking about the career-threatening match. He's thinking about the golden opportunity on the line in the Test of 10. He's thinking about being the first man since Season 0, and we are in Season 13 now. Being the first man since Season 0 to successfully complete a Test of 10. But there's the aggression, there's the impact, there's the brawling American style of Matt Classic Jr., son of the original Matt Classic, the inventor of professional wrestling. And I don't know what he was thinking there, but he realized LJ04 was way too far away from him. Oh, nice snap suplex. by the invoker of the test of 10, the innovator of professional wrestling. His father invented it. He's the one who takes it to a whole new level. Right hands. Sit out body slam. That's not a Falcon Arrow because he didn't have him in a suplex position. Off of the red rope. What are we going to see here? And now this time it's Matt Classic Jr. calling for his man to get up. Oh, and Luke James, the veteran instincts, surviving the zombification process. A backflip drop kick. That's actually pretty impressive. Aztec, Kaiser, Neo, and Wyvern in the corner, cheering on their man. Up, down, across the throat, across the top rope, and here comes the Doom Bunny. DB02 with the distraction. That may or may not be an issue. I'm assuming the Demon Gisei will be present at AWL 250 in the corner of Gambahishi Dark as he faces Matt Classic Jr. in that final. Oh, wait a minute. Another steel chair has been slipped to the ring. We've already had one disqualification tonight on that basis. So Luke James going to have to be careful here. I think he may be going for a superplex. And Matt Classic Jr. is not going to allow that. And he doesn't. Reversal of fortunes. Leg drop off of the top rope. His father invented the leg drop in wrestling. Standing star. And the official removing the offending steel chair. Ministerial suplex, not even a 1 count. The Doom Bunny once again getting involved on the outside. Attempted a DDT, count into it. Wait a minute. You're gone. You're out of here. The Doom Bunny ejected. Matt Classic reverses. A powerbomb attempt into a facebuster. The Doom Bunny is gone, but Hakaisha H03 is still out there. Oh! Reversal. Mid-air reversal of the Uranagi into the DDT. And the man formerly known as the Peacemaker of all things is in control of the contest. He's going to be looking for the Widowmaker. Or maybe not. Maybe he's going to try to take his man outside the ring. No! Going for the rebound. Lariat! The Lariat connects. Matt Classic Jr. might just be knocked out. The referee checking, saying no, Matt Classic Jr. can continue the bout. Remember, next week it will be 1 fall, 1 submission, or a knockout to decide the winner in the test of 10. DDT, spike. Lateral press, no hook of the leg for the 1, 2. So of course, Matt Classic Jr. can get the shoulder up, but only just barely. He didn't fully kick out there. One shoulder remained on the mat the entire time. LJ04 calling for the Widowmaker. Setting it up. He's got it. Hisatsuwaza. Widowmaker. Wyvern beside himself on the outside. Cover. 1, 2. No. The guts, the heart, the fighting spirit. Moeru Tamashi of Matt Classic Jr. on display, able to actually kick out of the Widowmaker. Maybe becoming a decrepit zombie slave has slowed Luke James down a touch, but not that much. Reversal of fortunes into the 1. 2. No! Kick out again. Matt Classic Jr. doesn't get frustrated. He grabs a hold, starts striking. Vicious elbows. He does wear those elbow pads, but it's still going to hurt. Standing star into the cover. Desperation at this point. 1, 2, 3. No! But every time Luke James has to kick out, he's expending energy, pushing his own body weight off of the mat and pushing away the weight of Classic. And there's the Classic claw. The signature submission maneuver taught to him by his father. Can he get the zombie to tap out? No, he can't. He gives it up. He's calling for... Oh, look at that! Phoenix splash off of the red rope. Come on, stand up, you bastard. Ah, forget it. I'll cover you anyway. 1, 2. Missed time, miscue. Should have gone for the cover immediately after the Phoenix Splash. No, LJ02 back to his feet, fighting back. Cross body block. Rapid punches. The referee saying he's not defending himself. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a victory by knockout, TKO. Let's take a look at some of this. This is where I thought he was knocked out. That's where I thought Matt Classic Jr. lost it.
Here's our winner, LJ02.
Yeah, don't try this at home. Never get involved in the mad sciences, children. And always do your homework. Well, that's 1 down and 2 to go. We are going to jump straight into our next match. Obviously, Aztec Kaiser Neo, who will be the challenger in this Intercontinental Championship match. Aztec Kaiser Neo already in the ring. So we will begin with the introduction of both the match and the champion.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission or knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
Aztec Kaiser Neo and Wyvern at ringside. Matt Classic Jr. has gone to the back. He's being looked over by our senior medical official, Dr. Marcus Feelgood. And yes, you can see there, that is the diabolical Dr. Jigoku, creator of the Augments and the Dorei Corps himself, leading the charge, his oldest and most successful, or not his first, Augment in tow. They've defended, or should I say, Tetsu has defended the Intercontinental Championship 4 times. If he wins tonight, he will be able to cash that title in for an automatic championship match under the stipulations of his, by which I mean Dr. Jigoku's choice. He will jump the best 4 to the front of the line, though if he wins tonight, he will not be allowed to cash in until after AWL 250, as the title match has already been announced. There it is, the IC title, the Contenders title in the AWL. Let's go to ringside for the official introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of parts unknown, representing Shin Jidai, Aztec Kaiser Neo. And his opponent, fighting out of the laboratory, representing the Augments. Tonight he is accompanied by Dr. Jigoku. He is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight he makes his 5th defense, Project Tetsu.
His final title defense, one way or the other.
This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League AWL Commissioner, presiding at the sound of the bell, senior official Joey Babaganoush in charge.
And we're off. Sound of the bell. Oh, wait a minute. There's something wrong here. That's not supposed... Guys, we got a problem with the timer. Hello? Guys, oh wait. Someone in the truck got a problem with the timer. It's set for 10 minutes. Hang on. Okay, I'm being told that there's been a technical error in the truck, and in the production truck, and that's supposed to be a 30-minute time limit. The match is being contested under a 30-minute time limit. So please add an extra 20 minutes on that timer up at the top of your screen. If and when that runs down, we're going to try to get that replaced with something a little more accurate. I apologize. It's live YouTube. It's sort of live YouTube, everybody. This happens. Shoulder tackle followed up by a high angle elbow drop. Project Tetsu, Dr. Jigoku, Aztec Kaiser Neo, Wyvern may not be aware the glitch there, but this is a 30-minute time limit match. Project Tetsu comes into this with one of the best win-loss records in the AWL, 43-22 for a record of plus 21. By contrast, the bearer of the Star of Aztec, Puroresu no Hoshi, Aztec Kaiser Neo, comes into this match with a record of 19-9. For a record of plus 10. Aztec Kaiser Neo getting a vertical suplex opportunity, and there we go! Project Tetsu, first to his feet. Rolls him over, cover one. Su kick out by the champion, by the challenger in this final title defense. Right hand, going for a waistlock, maybe a German suplex. But it's like he just flexed his core and threw Aztec Kaiser Neo off of him. Etsugiri by the giant man, the giant machine man, the cyborg, the inhuman. Can you imagine if this thing gets in the ring with Tanaka Kenichi? That's going to be a very short match. Oh, wait a minute, Tetsukani, the Iron Crab. I should point out, if Dr. Jigoku gets this one of his creations disqualified, it doesn't matter. That could be considered technically a title defense. Facebuster by the challenger, Aztec Kaiser Neo. Oh, eats a clothesline from hell from the champion. 26 minutes, 50 seconds. He's going for the big move, the choke slam. Drives right into the cover. Wyvern trying to encourage his man, but no. Project Tetsu, the timer screw-up turned out to be completely irrelevant. High-impact offense from the word go. And really, in the end, there was nothing Aztec Kaiser Neo could do about it. Check out this lariat from hell. And the choke slam to secure his path, the path less traveled to the AWL Grand Championship. It will take place after AWL 250. Let's just make this official.
Here is your winner, and still Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Project Tetsu.
Tetsu now has the right to challenge either Tanaka Kenichi or Wyvern, whomever the champion may be. And Wyvern looking at what might very well be his future if things go right. All right, we've got time for one more match tonight. Wyvern is, as soon as the augments clear the field, Wyvern's going to get into the ring. Bigfoot has been a determining factor in the title defenses of Tanaka Kenichi. Can Wyvern slay the giant and ban Bigfoot from ringside next week? He's waiting for the giant to make his appearance.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Already in the ring, representing Shin Jidai, the #1 contender in the AWL Best 4, Wyvern. And his opponent, making his whimpering from parts unknown, currently one half of Big Time Thug S, Bigfoot. If Wyvern wins this match, Bigfoot will be barred from ringside at AWL 250.
These days it's rare we actually get to hear Bigfoot's music. He's usually the towel boy for Thug Life Tanaka Kenichi. And I guess that's really what he is tonight. Because I promise you, Bigfoot has his marching orders from his boss. Injure Wyvern. Stop him. It looks like the first strike of the match. No, joshing for position. Oh! Hurricane Rana countered into a high-impact powerbomb by Bigfoot. This is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's David and Goliath. And just like earlier tonight, it's a dragon versus a giant. Only this time the dragon's the good guy, and the giant is the bad guy. Wyvern is going to have to try to break this man down. He's going to have to do what he's doing right now, really, is keep Bigfoot off his feet, try to control the pace of the match wherever he wants it, fly high with the greatest of ease, Dragon Star onto a soft, pillowy cushion. 1, 2. And Bigfoot, I should point out, not the most muscular man in the world, but he's stronger than he looks, and he looks really damn strong. Wyvern's going to have to cut him down, maybe try to lock in a Dragon Sleeper or some other submission hold. He's got no backup now. Both of the previous members of Shin Jidai to compete tonight have been eliminated, and they're back receiving medical treatment from the AWL medical team and Dr. Marcus Fieldgood. And Wyvern already breathing hard, I can tell, sweating profusely. Oh, look, elevated Wyvern Sleeper. Using the ring itself to compensate for the height difference. Cover. Not even a 1 count. I think submission might be the way to go here. And I think Wyvern agrees, already having gone for at least a couple of submission holds. Oh, the high flying. No water in the pool on that exchange. We're 2 minutes in now. 10-minute time limit. Supposed to be a 10-minute time limit this time. Lateral press. And Wyvern still with the wherewithal to push at least 400 pounds of human being off of him. Dragon drop, Hisatsuvaza. The dragon drop, number 1. That's not his, that is his mentor's Hisatsuvaza, not his. He uses the Shin Jidai Sunrise, and I think that's what he's calling for right here, right now. Shin Jidai Sunrise. Can he hook him? He does not have the fingers hooked. He does not have the fingers hooked around the tree trunk-like legs of Bigfoot. That was the determining factor. Standing Star, Dragon and Phoenix. There's the elbow. There's the shoulder tackle, the AWL elbow, if you will. 6 minutes, 55 seconds. Referee in position for the 1. Remember the stakes here. This will determine whether or not Bigfoot gets to be in the corner of the Grand Champion in the next title defense against Wyvern. Wyvern will have a week to recuperate, as I do not believe Shin Jidai are currently scheduled. Wait a minute! Tombstone! Followed by the bonsai drop right across the chest. That will cave in your chest cavity and crush your internal organs. As I was saying, I do not believe Shin Jidai is set to compete in the tag team gauntlet match, so Wyvern will have a full week to recuperate. And of course, Tanaka Kenichi not competing tonight, so bit of an unfair advantage. Big takedown by the Giant. Of course, everything he does is big by definition. And I think he's going bear hug. I think he's got the arm. No, the arm slips out. But Wyvern in the bear hug, I've seen him pull tree trunks completely free of the ground. I've seen him snap telephone poles in half with this hold. It's like a one-man Highland Games half the time. Wyvern again trying to pick apart the body parts. Trying to dictate the pace. Shin Jidai, Sunrise. Can he hook it this time? Oh, barely. Yes, I think he's got it. No! Bigfoot just too big and too strong for Wyvern to get the pinfall off of the Shin Jidai Sunrise. But he can get a running Etsugiri. to the man on his knees. Here's the thing, when Bigfoot is on his knees, he's shorter than Wyvern. Sling Blade! 4 minutes and 40 seconds. This is getting ridiculous. And he goes into a chin lock. Simple, but effective. Wyvern has an excellent win-loss ratio, 28 to 18 plus 10. Bigfoot, not so good. That's mostly because of Tanaka Kenichi. Bigfoot coming into this match in his AWL career, a record of 8 and 13 for a ratio of -5. Whiff on the double drop kick. Oh, look at this. He's got the knee on the chest. How is Wyvern still alive? 4 minutes on the clock. Sweep of the leg, and now Wyvern's the taller man. One more Shin Jidai Sunrise could probably do it. Or maybe a Wyvern Sleeper! Wyvern Sleeper, submission opportunity! Wyvern Sleeper, and that's it! That's it! Bigfoot not designed to bend that far! And Wyvern is exhausted, possibly a Pyrrhic victory. As although Bigfoot is now banned from ringside next week, it took absolutely everything Wyvern had to make it work. And there you see, he does not have the fingers clasped there. Oh, that's not going to heal in a week. Bigfoot had his marching orders, and though he failed tonight, I think he may have accomplished his goal.
Here's your winner, Wyvern! Bigfoot is hereby barred from the ringside at AWL 250.
7 days, Wyvern, Kenichi for the Grand Championship. But right now, we're getting ready for the Tag Matsuri. Nippon Yokata to defend against the winners of the Tag Team Gauntlet. We'll see you then, but for tonight, これで決まりだ.